Hi guys, welcome back to Active Football Friday preview. We had a whole lot of shocks during the midweek. Manchester United, Chelsea, a whole lot of predictions didn't come into play in Manchester United. What are your thoughts on those games?
Well, it was a very good game, but a disappointing result. We didn't see it coming, so it was a very good game. I'm not surprised like every other Manchester United fan because you can't be winning 2-0 halftime and be missing a lot of chances and be expecting to win that match. You could have buried that match in the first
In the
half.
first half,
So it was a very disappointing result for us. Now we are having the likes of a lot of injuries, so I'm just shocked. I just don't know what we call what's in the next match against them in their home.
okay, a quick one to the run of fixtures. Do you think this game will affect you guys' momentum in the Premier League?
Well, it's really going to affect us because right now we have lost our two central backs, Varane and Martinez. So it's going to be a very difficult game. But I think we are going to still make the top four. But going back to Sevilla now to play as away is going to be very difficult for us.
Okay, a fast one on AC Milan Napoli. Who do you see progressing after AC Milan still a win at home?
Well, I'm still more optimistic about the game. So I think I'm going to give Napoli the win. I don't know why I have this confidence about Napoli saying through. Though even if they have not been in good rounds of form, but I think they are going to scare through. And we heard that Osimhen has come back to training, so it's a very good game. If you watch the game against them, they miss a lot of chances, but they are going to turn things around.
Yeah. Manchester City, Liverpool, Manchester City, Bayern Munich. They played to the way you predicted.
Where it's off for this Champions League for Bayern Munich. They should just try again next year. I don't see them coming back down from 3-0. It's over for them. But we shouldn't see underestimate them. Football can happen.
The first one on Real Madrid, Chelsea.
Where we all know what football is all about. So Real Madrid are one of the best in Europe this season. So we are not all surprised. We are expecting more goals. We are just lucky they just got only two.
Okay.
So they should just go home and prepare for the next
The red
match.
card was well deserved, right?
Well, it was well deserved, so they shouldn't get an excuse for the red card. They already lost the game even before the red card, so they were really in the game. So I just hope they just see if they can get a draw in Stamford Bridge. I know Real Madrid is going to qualify to the next round.
Were you surprised by Benfica result against Inter Milan?
Very, very surprising. I was disappointed in that game where my brother said last week, individual classes, that's where it comes in that match.
Yeah, the individual brilliance was so much.
Individual brilliance helped them a lot in that game. Benfica, they didn't came out to play as the team which they are, but the individual brilliance of Lukaku and some of them just helped them win the match.
Okay, Barella played so well.
Yeah, it's a very good result for them, I'm very sure that they're going to progress.
Mr. Wilson, do you agree with him on his thought?
Yes, yes. As long as Inter Milan won away, so I see Inter Milan going to semi-final. They've already qualified. I see them because I know that Benfica cannot beat Inter Milan 2-0 at San Siro.
Okay, do you see Chelsea progressing after a lost star performance
I,
at the
I
Bernabeu?
I don't know why I believe in Chelsea in this year Champions League. I don't know why. I know we lost 2-0 to the almighty Real Madrid. As long as the UEFA Champions League is concerned, Madrid is almighty. They are the best. They are the class of Champions League. As far as Champions League is concerned, I know we lost 2-0, and now we lost one of our key players, which is Ben Chilwell. And now that Real Madrid coming to Stamford Bridge, I believe that as long as they're coming to Champions League, I believe that they just don't have anything to play now. They are going there to play for. They are going to play at everything. No more defense. No more three-man defense. Just to play normal formation. Give everything that the team wants. So I believe that Frank Lampard will make some changes in that game.
We'll make a miracle.
Yes, anything can happen. Anything can happen. But this year, Jesse, we have not been scoring goals. I don't know, but I believe that.
You're quite so serious on AC Milan, and they played out the way.
Yes, I told you. I'm a kind of person. I always believe in records. I told you that Napoli is a good side, but beating AC Milan at San Siro, I'm not seeing that. As long as the UEFA Champions League is concerned, I believe in AC Milan in Champions League. That game is a game that even Napoli is AC Milan have not qualified though, but I still believe in AC Milan. AC Milan can still do it. After all, they defeated Napoli at the Napoli ground for 4-0 at their league, so anything can still happen.
Guardiola outclassed Tuchel.
Yeah, I already told you as long as Manchester is at home, they're going to beat Bayern Munich. But I didn't see the 3-0 coming. But as long as that game is 3-0, it's over for Bayern Munich.
Do you see a miracle for them?
No. I don't see any miracle.
You don't see Allianz Arena turning up?
I don't see Allianz Arena turning up. I see the Man City score them more, and Man City still beat them again.
Okay. Thank you, guys. Please subscribe, share, like, and engage with us on the comment section. A quick one to the Premier League. We have some mouth-watering clashes there. I think the pick of the day should be Manchester City, and also your team Chelsea, Brighton. But the first one, Aston Villa, Newcastle, the first game of the day. What are your predictions?
Aston Villa and Newcastle. I know that Newcastle have another kind of play. They have another strength strategies of football, and they have a coach that is smart, which is Eddie Smith. That Eddie Smith, he knows how to coach. I like his tactics, but Aston Villa have, so let me say, one of the world class coach, which is Unai Emery. Unai Emery has been there. He has tested Premier League for years, and he have coached Arsenal, he have coached Sevilla, he have coached Villarreal, he even took Villarreal to win Europa League. So Unai Emery, Aston Villa is not the thing you just write off. And
Okay, what's your prediction, your final prediction?
that game is going to be a draw. Aston Villa, Newcastle, draw.
Okay. Do you agree with him, Mr. Caleb?
Well, I don't actually agree with you. Newcastle are actually fighting for top four. Aston Villa has nothing to lose, whether they win the game or draw the game. Because even if they should win most of their matches, I don't think they can make Europa. So I am going with Newcastle because of what they are fighting for. You have seen they have been playing an entertaining football. They went on to beat West Ham at away 5-1. So and they have been doing greatly well this season.
That was a demolition.
Yes, they won us too. So they have been doing great well. So I think they are going to win that match. I think they are going to win that match. It's a comfortable away win for them. So, but I don't see a margins of goals in that match. It may be 1-0 or 2-0.
That's your final prediction.
Yeah.
I think I'll also go with you. I see Newcastle edging that game because of how they have been set up this year. A quick one to Chelsea, Brighton. I don't see Chelsea winning at home. What are your predictions?
Well, Chelsea have not really impressed us this season, so it's a very difficult game for them. The last match which we all thought at least they should get a draw. They went on losing the game, so I think they are going to get a draw in that match. But Brighton is a very stubborn side to play against, so if they are not careful, they are going to lose.
They have been overachieving this season.
Yes, a draw, a win is going to help them in that match. So I'm going for Chelsea, a draw, a win. I didn't see Brighton really beating them because of the runs of runs, and that a draw will help them, give them confidence to play Real Madrid on Tuesday night.
Okay, Mr. Wilson, before I ask you your thoughts on that game, do you see any Frank Lampard effect on the team, Mr. Wilson?
Yes, I see the effect of Frank Lampard in that team. Only when he will introduce Peric Aubameyang in that attack and drop Kai Havertz at bench. You know, Chelsea has been playing Kai Havertz, who have not been scoring goals.
What happened? You have a striker, Aubameyang, so to say.
Yes, because I don't know the reason why the importance have been keeping on the bench. I don't know the reason why he have a 9 in the team, but he have not been playing. I don't know the reason why, but I believe that Frank Lampard know what to do now. And Chelsea have not scored goals in 4 matches, and that's not good for a top team. It's a very bad. Seeing that game, Brighton has been one of the best team I love this season. I love the way they organize the team, the way everything is. So I don't, and Chelsea is a team that is struggling to score a goal. It's becoming a very difficult thing. So as it stands like this, I don't really know what
What's
to
your
say
final prediction?
That final prediction, I see that game to be a draw. I don't see Chelsea winning that game.
Okay, I still don't agree with you, just as Mr. Caleb won't agree. But first one to Everton, Fulham. What is your prediction?
Everton Fulham. The simple prediction to predict that game is Everton to win Fulham, because I know that Everton is struggling for relegation. If Everton gets to lose that match, that means this year relegation is really coming to close. I see, as long as it's Goodison Park, I see Everton beating Fulham.
What's your final score on the game?
The final score is going to be a 2-1 win for Everton.
Do you agree with him, Mr. Keller?
Yes, I actually agree with him. Yeah, Everton has been really playing well, but the result has not been coming in for them. So, and they really need that point more than Fulham. So Fulham has not as they are above relegation zone. So even if they should lose that match, it's nothing to worry for them. So I'm giving Everton the win with a 1-0 or a 2-1 win.
A quick one to Southampton, Crystal Palace. I think that's quite a difficult tie for the home side.
Yeah, it's a very difficult game for Southampton, and Crystal Palace they played the last match 5-1. Right? So it's going to be a favorable game for them. So I think Crystal Palace is going to stay a win here, a narrow win against Southampton, because Southampton has not really impressed us. They after getting a win and against Chelsea and a draw against Man. So it's after that match they have not really impressed us. So I think Aston Villa is going to get a away win here.
Is that your final prediction?
Yes, that's my final prediction.
Do you agree with him, Mr. Wilson?
I see Southampton winning Crystal Palace in that game, because I know that Southampton now, if they lose that game, they are confirming their relegation, and now they are home. That St. Mary, as long as it's St. Mary Stadium, I don't see Crystal Palace beating them.
Is that your final prediction?
My final prediction is Southampton to win by 2-1.
I think I don't have a good prediction on the game, so I'll leave it as a draw. The first one to Tottenham, Bournemouth. I think the home side should be on a big home win
Yes,
here.
yes. I believe as long as Tottenham is fighting for top four, I see Tottenham beating Bournemouth, comfortable home winning.
Okay, by how
Yes,
many goals?
by 3 goals to 1. I believe that I know that Bournemouth is going to score. It's going to be a 3 goal to 1.
Do you agree with him, Mr. Caleb?
Yeah, I actually agree with him, but we shouldn't write off Bournemouth. Bournemouth has been a stubborn side for the big boys this season, so it's going to be a very difficult game for them. For Tottenham, in as much as we all are saying they are going to win, we also know that Tottenham are not a team that you should rely upon. Sometimes if you rely upon them, they will just disappoint you. So I feel like they are going to lose. They're going to get a win in that match, and it's a very difficult game for them. We shouldn't underestimate Bournemouth. So I'm going with his prediction: a 2-1 win or a 2-0 win for Tottenham.
Okay, a quick one to Wolves Brentford. A very difficult game on the weekend.
Well, yes, it's a very difficult game. The both teams have been playing very good this season, so I think Brentford might still away win because of the way they have really played
Being
this season.
consistent.
They've been consistent. They've been organized. Their front three, the front two has been doing absolutely well this season. So I think Brentford is going to still win there. Wolves have not really been impressive. They've been in and out. So today if they win, they already won against Chelsea. So I feel like the match is not going to be a very.
What's your final prediction on the game?
My final prediction is 2-1 win Brentford.
Okay,
Away.
do you agree with him, Mr. Wilson?
Yes, I go with him that Brentford is going to win the game, but I don't see Wolves scoring. The reason why Wolves scored is because Chelsea has not been consistent this season.
So to say, I can even say you're a Brentford fan. Not
Ye-
be so.
Yes, I love Brentford. You know, I always tell you guys that I love Brentford so much.
Yes.
So I see that again that Brentford is going to win by 2 goals to 0.
Okay. The end of the game on Saturday in the Premier League, Manchester City hosting Leicester City. I think I'm praying for a miracle, but I know City are always on their game. So what is your prediction?
Yeah, praying for miracle because he wants Leicester to win so that Arsenal will go up top.
Definitely, you
So
know.
so that game I go for City to win by 4 goals to 0.
All your City predictions have all come to play, so I cannot argue with that, or cannot agree neither. So what are your predictions?
Man City 4, Leicester relegation.
Not even a scoreline for them.
Yes, I don't want to give
That's a
them.
really big question. Though.
Yes, because we all know Leicester have been disappointed this season, so it's not a big deal for them to lose. And they're even away, so I'm giving Man City a 4-0 or a 3-0. I'm even giving a Haaland a hat trick again.
A
Against
fast
the match.
run to France, League One. Paris Saint-Germain Lens.
Well, it's a very difficult game for PSG. If they lose the match, they are still in top of the league. So
Farmers
yeah,
League,
yes,
so to
yeah,
say.
yes. So it's a very difficult game for them. Lens who also wants to at least give them that gingering spirit to say to tell us nobody in this league. So it's a very difficult game for PSG. But I see PSG is going to win the game by 1-0 or 2-1.
Do you agree with him?
That's a simple prediction. You know, we already know that league is a farmers league. Even if PSG
Carpenter's League,
even
so
if
to call
PSG lose 10 matches, they will still be top. So and secondly, unless it's second, PSG is first. You know, in EPL now, if person is playing Man City, he will see the collision of wherever there are two top teams, first and second. But in that league, he will see as long as Paris is home, they're going to beat Lens.
Your final
They will beat
prediction
Lens.
on the game.
3-1.
Okay, a quick one to the Bundesliga. Bayern Munich, Hoffenheim. What's your prediction?
I believe that game is a game that it will bring. I don't know how Thomas Tuchel will go in that game because I know you will rest some players.
You want
because
to
of,
bounce, yeah, because of the tie on
because of the
Tuesday
tie with Manchester City on Wednesday.
or Wednesday.
Yeah, that game I see Hoffenheim. I see
Still in the
Hoffenheim to
point.
battle with
And
them.
Hoffenheim have been actually, over the years, giving them problems at home.
Hoffenheim is one of their worst rival in that Bundesliga. So I see Hoffenheim still and secondly now, Sadio Mane have some issues with the club in which they banned him. It's like out of the
Disciplinary
season.
measures were taken against
So he's not going to play. So I see Hoffenheim to see a point that the game will be draw.
That's the final.
Yes,
score.
I play draw.
Okay, a quick one to Dortmund, Stuttgart. What is your prediction?
Dortmund Stuttgart.
Yes.
1 win for Dortmund.
Do you agree with him on those predictions?
Yes, I actually agree with him. Bayern Munich is going to rest a lot of players. Hoffenheim has been a tough thing to crack for them. It's not even when the likes of Ruben and Ruben were still playing. So yes, it has never been easy for them to beat them. So I see Hoffenheim getting a draw in that one because Tuchel is going to rest a lot of players and Dortmund is going to win away.
Okay. A fast one to the Serie A. AC Milan, Bologna, Napoli, Verona, Inter, Monza. I just need your predictions on the game.
Bologna is going to beat AC Milan. I'm very sure of that because AC Milan is going to release a lot of players. They really need that Champions League. And Bologna has been a very good side this season. They have been trying their best. So I feel like Bologna, since Bologna are away, and AC Milan is going to release a lot of players. So it's going to be a home win for Braga.
Okay, Napoli, Verona.
It's still going to be a draw, a away win for Verona because Napoli will also want a win that will ginger them to the Champions League on Wednesday night. So it's going to be a very difficult game for Napoli. So they're going to lose a lot of players.
Okay,
So,
what of Inter, Monza?
Inter is going to win the match, even if there is a lot of players. Monza are not a. I think they're fighting for relegation this season.
They're not quite competitive.
So they're not quite potent. Inter, even if they rest a lot of players, they're still going to win there. But it's going to be a very difficult game for Inter too.
Do you agree, Tim, on such predictions?
Yes, the first prediction, I really go with it. I don't say AC Milan beating Bologna. If I can predict that game is going to be a draw. I don't see AC Milan beating Bologna. And Napoli Verona, and Napoli will beat Verona. They will beat Verona, but Inter Milan will win a narrow win against Monza. Monza has been a stubborn team in Serie A this season.
Okay.
I've been following their result. I've been watching their game, and they have like Nigeria brother. They have a desire in that team. So that is a stubborn team. Even Juventus will see it difficult to beat them. So
Okay, they play with a lot of passion.
yes. I see that game to be a narrow win for Inter Milan.
First one to Spain, Cadiz, Real Madrid. Madrid away.
Cadiz, I know that sometimes La Liga is a league that in which we only talk about Barca and Madrid. And Cadiz is home and Madrid is away. I see Madrid lost 3-2 to Villarreal and they won Chelsea 2-0, and I believe that Madrid would like to bounce back from their loss to Villarreal. So I see Madrid winning that game.
Final score.
2-0.
Do you agree with him, Mr. Keller?
Madrid have nothing to lose, even if they lose the game. So it's either going to be an away win for them or a draw for Cadiz because Cadiz actually wants to maintain a top flight this season. So it's going to be a very difficult game for Madrid because they're going to rest a lot of players. But if in my own opinion, I should tell them not to rest because they're still going to be their bench self is going to be
Chelsea.
So if they should rest, good for them. If they should rest, they're good for them. But I see them winning Cadiz in that match.
Okay, thank you. We're done for the Saturday's preview. The quick one to Sunday. We have some two top clashes. Do you see Arsenal bouncing back from their draw?
Well, Arsenal,
West Ham at home.
yeah, it's going to be a very difficult game for Arsenal because you can see with what I watched from last match, I can see fatigue has started coming into the team.
Okay.
And you should know that Arsenal has never had a good squad depth this season. So, and West Ham also wants to get a win in that match. And so the game is going to be a very dicey game because West Ham will also want to rest player for their Jack match on Thursday. So it's going to be a very difficult game. I still give Arsenal the win, but it's going to be a
Your
very
final
difficult
prediction.
game. My final prediction is Arsenal 3, West Ham 1.
Do you agree with him, Mr. Wilson?
I already told you guys that I love the way Arsenal play. Arsenal has been one of the teams that I love this year. I know I'm a Chelsea fan, but the kind of football Arsenal play this year, I love the way Arteta organized the team and the way they play. And that game is a London derby game. West Ham and London Olympic Stadium, and Arsenal are away. And West Ham is still struggling for relegation. They are not out of relegation, and West Ham is not even sure if they are going to win their match against Ghent. And Ghent is a team that you cannot write off because that Ghent have a player that I love there, Gift Orban, which is that Nigeria attacker. He is a good player. So, and West Ham have been winning all the Europa League matches, no draw, no loss, until they met Ghent, in which they drew 1-1 on Thursday. So now Arsenal playing West Ham. We can't just write off West Ham off. So even if Arsenal is winning that game, it's not a game that Arsenal will just come and trash West Ham. I see Arsenal to win by 2-0.
Okay, that's a good prediction, a fair one. I believe Arsenal is going to bounce back because that draw at the Anfield Stadium is going to hurt them very much. I think I've been seeing the players being hot from that game. I feel Arsenal will win very well, comfortably. I think they will come out to play good football. They will really come out to play. And I see Arsenal winning maybe 4-1 because I feel Arsenal have been conceding a whole lot during this little running. I see Arsenal winning that game comfortably well. The first one to Manchester United, Nottingham Forest. Nottingham Forest have had a whole good look in their home advantages, home foundation. Their home is just like a fortress to them. What are your predictions
You know,
on that game?
this is Man U have trashed Nottingham Forest 3 times this season. They won that in EPL, Carling Cup, or both leg home and away, and this is the first time they are meeting. And this time around, this is another Premier League match in which Nottingham Forest is at home. This is a Premier League in which you cannot predict anything.
Yeah.
And Manchester United are having some injury crisis. The lack of Rashford is not there, Martinez is not there, and Bruno Fernandes is struggling because of he needs rest, and and their main engine room is not in that game, which Casemiro. That game is not a game you cannot just write off Nottingham Forest, and Nottingham Forest is at home. And Man U have lost the person that have given them almost the goal of this season, which is Rashford, and Rashford is not going to play that game. I believe that game is a game that it's not going to be an easy task for Man U. But I believe,
Tricky fixture.
yes, and I believe that Manchester United will win by 2-1.
Is that your final
Yes,
prediction?
2-1. That's my final prediction.
I think his prediction should quite suit you. Do you agree, Mr. Kelly?
Well, I agree with him. We are going to win the match. First of all, we won Nottingham Forest with Lindelof and Maguire doing the both Carling Cup games, and Casemiro is going to play the game. He has come. He has finished his 4 match suspension, so he's going to play the game. Bruno Fernandes is going to play. I think we are going to beat them very comfortably. I think we are going to win that match by 2-0.
Are you certain,
Very certain.
given the team injury news?
Yes, even after that, we still have Lindelof, we still have Maguire. Though he didn't play, he cost us the own goal last match, but I'm very certain we are going to beat them.
Okay, quick one to Serie A. We just have to talk about Mourinho because it's not us talking about AS Roma. Mourinho, Yundesis, AC Milan. Like, let me just say, Mourinho Yundes is not AS Roma because he has been performing miracles with the team, given the kind of squad depth he has.
Yes, I was surprised. I haven't seen him at the third position in the league table. So we all know who Mourinho is. Mourinho has proven himself in top 5 leagues in Europe. So
There have been rumors of him coming back to the EPL.
yes, if he should come back to the EPL, I think Chelsea should go for him because right now that's the kind of coach they need. A coach that will discipline those young players
And bring out results.
Yes, and bring out the best in them. So I think he's going to win the match, even if he lost against he lost his last match against Feyenoord in Europa League. So I think he's going to win the match comfortably and still get a good result on Thursday.
What's your final prediction?
I'm giving him he doesn't score much goals, so I'm giving him 1-0, 2-0.
Do you agree with him, Mr. Wilson?
Yes, I agree with you. I believe that AS Roma is going to win that game too, against Udinese. So I believe that they're going to win the game. You know, they lost their Europa League match against Feyenoord, and I believe that as long as it's Mourinho that is coaching Roma, I see Roma qualifying. I know that Roma is going to beat Feyenoord. So that game, I see Roma beating Feyenoord by 2-0.
Okay.
Beating Feyenoord and beating also Udinese.
Okay, thank you so much, Mr. Wilson. You are looking so good today.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Caleb, for bringing all the emotions from your game from the Thursday football. But you know, Thursday night football is not supposed to be for you.
My feel lose.
So thank you guys so much for joining me in the studio today. Thank you guys for watching. Please join us on Monday for our Monday preview. We love you. Bye.